A world filled with magic. A world filled with fantasy. A world filled with love. And a world filled with a great story about heroes. When you look at the world of Lunar, you will come into a world that is filled with optimism, friendship, and light. Welcome to another episode of Double RPG Reviews, everyone. This time, we will take a look at one of the best RPGs that has ever existed in our time. Coming fresh off of the Impressions vid, I share to you my 2 cents on this great trip down memory lane. Of course, I am talking about the great RPG franchise, Lunar. So what can I say about Lunar? It's one of the biggest cult classics of the video game world. A game that summons a story about magic, love, friendship, tragedy, and light is what the Lunar franchise is all about. But of course, with every Lunar game, you gotta take into account the memorable characters that are a part of each story. How could you not take into account the memorable characters in the games? You have a brave hero like Alex, a down-to-earth heroine like Luna, and a quirky and trusty sidekick like Null. Don't forget your other favorites like Nash, Mia, Kyle, Jessica, and the villain of the game, Galleon. I thought I'd start off by telling you about how much I love the Lunar series of video games. From its tale of heroism and love to battling the forces of evil is what made Lunar a stellar video game franchise. It's now the year 2010, and Lunar still stands the test of time as one of my most favorite RPG franchises. And who would have thought that the series would make a comeback in a brand spanking new remake that is available on the PlayStation Portable entitled Silver Star Harmony. I guarantee you that I almost rocketed through the roof when I heard of this remake's existence coming to be. Now, as I start thinking more about this game, I began to realize that it was just another remake, and this is the 3rd time they're doing it in a row. So, could this remake surpass all the other remakes that's been made in the past decade? Let's try it out. Lunar Silver Star Harmony is an RPG created by GameArts with a huge emphasis on folklore and legend. It is the 2nd remake in the series where the game is not published by the now-defunct Working Designs, who published the original Sega CD game and the PS1 remake. Now, Xseed Games has taken up the seat to put out the classic RPG on Sony's handheld, the PlayStation Portable. Does it still stand the test of time, and could it be a possibility for the series to make a full comeback after the panned failure of Lunar Dragon Song 5 years back? Well, be sure to equip your sword, embrace your dreams, and be prepared as we take a look at Silver Star Harmony on the PSP. May the light of Althena shine on all of you for this game's review. Starting out in a storied flashback, a dark and cruel wizard named Eiffel imprisons the goddess Althena, who plans to destroy the world of Lunar with the help of the dark moon called the Black Star. In thinking that his plans are coming to fruition, a dashingly heroic knight under the title of Dragon Master named Dine comes in with his best friend, the sorcerer named Galleon. Along with those two heroes, two more pop in to help out. We have a female mage named Lamia Ausa and a pirate beastman named Mel Kirk. With their combined strength, they fight against Eiffel, who's under the help of 5 masks that gives him the power of a god. Eiffel believes that he has won against them, but Althena's wishes and voice toward the 4 heroes grant them strength to finish off the maniacal sage for achieving his desire of supreme conquest overall. Althena is saved, and the 4 heroes accompany her to try to stop the Black Star from destroying Lunar. Before leaving, the spirit of Eiffel speaks to Galleon in saying that the darkness will consume him and he'll follow in the Dark Wizard's footsteps. Galleon, in disbelief, destroys the spirit and walks away with everyone else. After hearing the story, a young Alex's spirit for adventure arises as he enjoys the courageous tale about Dragon Master Dyne and his bravery to save the goddess. However, his folks tell him that his dream will have to wait until he gets older, and he understands. Many years later, Alex grows from a child to a young teenager, and the continued dreams of adventure become stronger than ever. One day outside of his hometown of Berg, Alex constantly visits a monument in honor of his idol, Dragon Master Dyne. All of a sudden, a young flying creature by the name of Null warns him that his childhood friend, Luna, is out at the fountain spring practicing her singing. On the way there, an earthquake rumbles out of nowhere, and Null hints that it is from the White Dragon Cave outside of Berg. The two arrive at the spring to help Luna with her singing, but the earthquake starts to shake the grounds of the town once again. Alex decides that the earthquake means his cue to start his own journey to become the next Dragon Master. Luna, reluctantly dissatisfied with his insatiable appetite for adventure, decides to join him on his expedition toward the Dragon's Cave to the east. Accompanied by a robust and greedy friend named Ramus, the 4 kids travel to the White Dragon Cave in hopes to find a dragon diamond to become rich. They traverse inside the cave, and they end up meeting the white dragon named Quark. Quark accepts letting Alex and his friends have the dragon diamond, but on one condition: to pass the trial of the White Dragon. They agree to his terms, and they succeed in finding a ring that is bestowed onto the next Dragon Master. The White Dragon notices Alex's dreams of being Althena's next champion of justice, and he briefs him that he'll have to search for the red, blue, and black dragons to complete his task of being Dyne's successor. Alex's journey to be the next Dragon Master is about to begin.